Welcome to Smart Study ACCA. I'm making a quick video on currency risk and converting one currency into the other currency. Now, first of all, what is currency risk? Well, of course, currency risk is the unfavorable movement of the currency. So, for example, let's say if you're making a payment in the foreign currency, so your risk will be that the foreign currency will go up in value and you'll end up paying more. And in the same way, for example, if you are going to receive something in the foreign currency, the risk will be that the foreign currency will go down in value and you will end up receiving less, right? Now, if we have two currencies, then we have a currency pair, right? And the currency pair, we have two kinds of currencies, which is one of them is the base currency and the other one is the quote currency. Now, base currency is the currency whose value is 1. And the other currency is the quote currency. So if I'm saying £1 is equal to $1.9500, so it means that the base currency is pound and the quote currency is dollar. Why is this the base currency? Because it's 1, right? Spot rate. Spot rate is simply the currency rate at a point in time. So for example, the above, if we want to write it, it will be normally written like this. Now this basically means that £1 is equal to $1.9500, right? So pound will be the base currency and the quote currency is 1.9500, right? Now the same goes with the spot rate with the spread. So you have the spot rate, but you have two rates now. Now, of course, when the bank is buying and selling to you, the bank is not going to give you one rate. The bank is going to give you the rate which is better for the bank, right? So you have two rates. And now if you want to write the above spot with two rates, you can also write it like this: 1.9500 plus minus 0.0350. Now, if you deduct it once, you're going to get the smaller rate. If you add it once, you're going to get the bigger rate. Converting one currency into the other currency. Now, one way of looking at it will be to consider simply that which rate is better for the bank, because the bank is there to make the profit. The other way, which is even easier, will be to follow 3 steps. Now, in here in the spot rate, we can see that the quote currency is dollars and the base currency is pound. We first of all, in the first step, we have to identify the quote currency, and we can see here that the quote currency is dollars. The second thing to consider that we want to see if the company is buying the quote currency dollars or if the company is selling the quote currency, right? Now, if you're buying the quote currency, we use this rate, the smaller rate, and if we are selling the quote currency, we will be using the bigger rate. And the third question that we have to ask ourselves is that are we going to divide or multiply? And we'll see it in the questions. Now we'll have series of examples. We'll have 6 examples and I'll do the first one, and then I would like you guys to pause the video always and try to do it first, and then you can see the answers. Now it says a UK company has to receive $100,000 and want to convert into pounds. The spot rate is dollar pound, and then we are given the rate. Now we can see first of all step number 1. Step number 1, that the quote currency is dollar. Step number 2, if you receive $100,000 and it's a UK company, so it's going to sell it to the bank. So it means we are selling the quote currency dollars. So we are going to use the bigger rate. Now divide or multiply. Now we can see that £1 is equal to these many dollars. So it means that when we are converting dollars into pounds, we are going to get a smaller amount in pounds. So it means we have to divide it. The third step, so this is the second step, and the third step will be $100,000 divided by this bigger rate, 1.6356, which is the dollar rate per pound, and this will give you 61140 pounds. Let's do another one. Pause the video, try to do it first, and then see the answer. A euro company needs to pay $500,000 and we have the spot rate. So again, the spot rate is dollar, step number 1. Step number 2, if the euro company is going to buy $500,000, which is the quote currency, right? It means that we are going to use the smaller rate, right? Because we are buying the quote currency, so smaller rate. Now converting the euros into dollars, we can see that €1 is equal to more than 1 dollars, so it means that we are going to get a smaller amount in euros. We have to divide. And we have to divide it with a smaller rate. And this will give you 476,191 euros. Let's see another one. Again, pause it and try it yourself first of all. A Pakistani company has to pay $150,000. Spot rate is rupees to dollars. Now we can see that rupees is the quote currency, right? So now you have to consider if you are selling rupees or buying rupees. Now, if the Pakistani company have to make a payment in dollars, right? So what are we going to do, right? We are going to give the bank rupees to buy dollars and then make the payment, right, to our suppliers, for example. So it means if we have to sell rupees to buy dollars and then make the payment, and rupees is the quote currency, so we are selling the quote currency. So step number 2. Now multiply or divide. Now you can see that dollars is a bigger currency, and in $1 you're going to have more than 1 rupees. So it means that you're going to multiply now. Step number 3. So what we'll do is we'll multiply $150,000 with the bigger rate, right? And these are basically 97 point something rupees per dollar, right? And this will give you 14,556,180 in rupees. Let's see another one. A UK exporter receives a payment from the Danish customers of 150,000. Now, when it is going to receive 150,000, of course, is going to convert it into pounds, right? The quote currency is kroners, right? And what we are doing what? We are selling kroners. And if we are selling kroners, it means we are going to use the bigger rate. Again, 1 pound is equal to more than 1 kroner, so it means we are going to divide it. So, and then 50,000 kroners divided by the bigger rate, 1.5380, and whatever is the answer, this will be the amount in pounds. Let's do another one. Example number 5. A UK importer buys goods from the Japanese suppliers and pays 1 million yen, right? So we can see that the quote currency is yen. So are we buying the quote currency or are we selling the quote currency, right? Now, the Japanese supplier, we are a UK importer and we are buying goods from the Japanese suppliers and we want to pay in yens. So it means that the UK company is first going to buy yens and then make the payment. So we are buying the quote currency, so it means the smaller rate. 1 pound is equal to more than 1 yen, so it means we are going to divide so that we are going to get a smaller amount in pounds. So 1 million yens divided by the smaller rate, 203.6500, and this will give you the amount in pounds. Let's see the last one. Okay, an Indian company has to pay 240,000 and the spot rate is this. So the first thing that we have to see that here is the quote currency, Indian rupees, right? And if the Indian company has to pay $240,000, it means that the first thing is going to do what? Is it going to buy the quote currency or sell the quote currency? Think about it. Now, if you want to pay $240,000, of course, before that, we are going to buy $240,000. In order to buy $240,000, we are going to sell the quote currency rupees. We'll sell the rupees in order to buy $240,000. And if you're selling the quote currency, we are going to use the bigger rate. Step number two, right? Now divide or multiply. Now $1 is equal to more than one in rupees. It means we are going to multiply it this time, right? So $240,000 multiplied by the bigger rate, 9.2530, and that will be the amount in rupees. I hope it was helpful. Thank you very much.